Even as work was being done at a private property belonging to the Cattouse family on the Philip Goldson Highway, this afternoon there was a high smell of smoke and chemicals that permeated the air. Resident Ray Cattouse says that this has been ongoing for almost 2 years and alleges that plastics are being burnt inside a huge pit at the rear of the property located adjacent to his. Today, Cattouse reached out to the police, who intervened.
It's been a while now that my neighbor is burning those plastic bottles, putting chemical or some stuff on the plastic bottles and burning it. And I think that it's a hazard to the environment and to the people who live around here. The smoke, no? And they have a canal or a trench that they also dig, runs off into a canal that I have to drain my property, that they drain all the waste into my canal, no? And the smoke is a real bother to me and the people who live around here. And every time I ask them about what's going on with it, they say they only burn leeward lice. Well, today I managed to get the police to come out, and the police told them that they had to shut it down and out the smoke right now.
The operation is undertaken by Green Wave Industries. The company was specifically developed to dispose of and neutralize hazardous waste such as petroleum products, sludge, asbestos, and chemicals. While the company has been in existence for 7 years, recently it began disposing of carbonated beverages. Owner Jose Canol says that they are operating with a license from the Department of Environment.
As part of the Green Wave Industries, we also do a lot of recycling. We recycle styrofoams, cardboards, plastics, etc. But we don't burn these things. These are money. We can't afford to be burning money. We have several powders there on site. I don't know if you had a privilege to see them, but in some cases, these are bentonite powder. These are not chemicals. These are used to neutralize carbonated beverages or other chemicals as may be needed. And that's what we have. That's the one thing we have.
So it's these carbonated beverages that are being burnt there right now?
No, we're not burning those. What happened is that we have a huge wood lice infestation, a huge one. If the building in front, if you look in the front, that whole building, the whole roof, and a house in the back, we have two houses in the back that was infested. And we sprayed those entire buildings. But apparently they spray the chemical that we use, which is like Myaltan, these things, not unlike the one sprayed for the mosquitoes, the same thing. It apparently wasn't effective. So we decided to put everything together in the hole that's in the back and burn them. My only thing that I can tell you, and if it did affect them, I have to apologize for that on behalf of Green Wave, is that maybe the chemical that we sprayed was still in that wood, and still saturated, and that when it burned as a lump, it will sort of create a sort of irritating effect. But that's about it. We have no chemicals at all to burn there. And if we were to burn diesel or petroleum product, it would not have that sort of effect.
Cattouse says that he's concerned about the environmental impact and the possible public health hazard.
It's 10 times worse than this when they're burning it. You cannot even stand here because of the stench of the smoke and the stench of the chemicals, no, from the plastic or I don't know if.
Is it possible that this could be affecting people because when inhaled continuously and all of that, it could affect you?
Well, that's what I don't know, and that is why I want the authorities, the relevant authorities, to come out and check this thing out, and so that I could live in peace to know that what my neighbors is doing over there is not affecting the rest of the neighbors plus me, because especially my whole family lives here.
We operate under a license from the OE, who check us every quarter to make sure that we maintain our strict guidelines, especially in terms of the area we have our petroleum products stored, how we dispose of it, what we usually use to neutralize, and these type of things,
Duane, Moody for News 5.